Okay. Hello, welcome to Irons United after, an instant match review here, or reaction. So we went up to Leicester and, basically got stuffed 4-1, didn't we, really? Anton, now, I'm glad you're with me because we did the preview the other night and we got it completely wrong, didn't we? I blame you, actually. Everybody else is going to blame the board and the manager and the players, and all the negativity is going to go way up. But I just blame you. There we go.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll take the blame.
There we go.
I need to stop being so positive. I need to stop being so positive.
Let me just bring in Matt here. Good evening, Matt. How are you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
we are live, Matt. We are live.
Yeah. So we are live, guys. So yeah, it's an instant reaction here. So look, I'll start it off with what I thought. First half, as I said in our group chat, we looked like a team that was playing in the wrong league. They looked like a decent really decent outfit. They looked like a team that were in third in the league, passing, moving, great speed, and we just looked all over the place. And they were worthy. It should have been more in the first half. They went in 2-0, could have been 4-5 for me. And Antonio came on the second half. I was saying, bring on Antonio and Fornals. They came on, instant impact. We sort of bossed it the first 10, 15 minutes. I thought, we were really at them. I thought they were nervous. Then we got the penalty. Soft, I would say. Soft. But, Nobes, once again, Mr. Dependable at the penalty spot. Took it, great. But then we just, they just went into another gear. I think we're in the wrong league, lads. I just think we're in the wrong league.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you anymore. I think I said to you, Alf, when we done the preview, that I finally feel like I've come to terms with where we're at. And I said that 12th is ambitious. And fucking word, it's so ambitious. 12th position is ambitious for our club. And that's the most unfortunate thing. But I couldn't agree with you more. We said it. From top to bottom, Leicester City are owned by owners that care. Their fans are motivated to turn up. Their fans are motivated to sing. The fans are motivated by the manager, the signings. They've got a good jigsaw. They've got good team morale. I don't know if you've seen when Vardy came off, injured, gutted, the way that he welcomed Iheanacho onto the park. Like, total different mindset. No moaning, I mean, he's pissed off. He's got a bad injury. He's won one of his best seasons.
Yeah,
and he's kissing, cuddling, and giving him the boost that he needs. It's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking to be a West Ham fan, Matt.
I read this the other day, and it was like some bloke put an analogy on Twitter, and it was to sum up the board and the way the club is right now. It was absolute genius. He said people with like a decent wage could probably afford to rent a Lamborghini. But just because you can afford to get one on lease and rent it, if you can't afford an oil change or to replace a part that's broken, you shouldn't own a Lamborghini. And Gold and Sullivan are owning a Lamborghini that they can't afford to run and service.
Yeah.
It's like if you owned a Lamborghini, you couldn't afford to run and service it, you'd sell it and you'd buy something like a BMW that you could then afford to run. That's what they're doing. They're trying to run a club that they haven't got the finances to run. You can see today, I mean, that team, but let's not forget their second team beat us 2-1 just after Christmas anyway, so it wasn't a surprise to lose as much as we did. They had players to come on when their players were injured. They weren't like, if Rice or Noble got injured today, Carlos Sanchez was coming on.
Yeah.
Like, they had Ndidi coming off the bench, and when Vardy went down injured, they had Iheanacho come on. They had players that play the same position ready to come on if someone wasn't ready to play.
I think we said it we said that in the preview, didn't we, Alf? We were talking about how Leicester City have got the capability to bring in players that fit that jigsaw, that piece that's missing, whether or not they're a £1 million player, a £2 million player, a £7 million player, a £30 million player. Like, they have all of that connection. I said in the preview, we would have signed someone like Johnny Evans. It would have been a disaster of a signing for West Ham because we don't know how he's not the sort of player we need, but we would have taken him just because of the name. It's just like we flippantly throw this money at players. It's great that we signed Sebastian Haller, but not once have we ever. I mean, I'm not sticking up for him, but not once have we ever played to his strengths? How many more strikers are we going to ruin? But yeah, I know what you're going to say. Like, he needs to work more for the team. He does look flat-footed. He doesn't hold the ball up as much as what he's been doing. He's never done anything tonight. Lanzini needs to step up to the game. What has happened to Lanzini? Alf, we were really
he needs to step away.
In the preview.
Is what he needs. Like, he needs to step away.
Yeah, but look, as soon as Antonio came on, Haller looked better for that first 10, 15 minutes. He looked a lot better.
We were saying this before Pellegrini got sacked, playing in the front two.
Yeah.
But also, like, is it any surprise? I think every goal he scored has come from a cross in the box.
Yeah.
Whether it was along the floor or in the air, that's how he scores goals. And when we put in crosses, he looks like scoring. When you don't cross the ball, he's ineffectual.
Yeah.
But again, if you put Antonio on for the second half, you went 2 up front.
Yeah.
Not Lanzini just walking around the pitch doing nothing for 90 minutes again.
Yeah.
And he done well. The thing is, we from top to bottom, we're not good enough. It's not like you could pick and choose and say we've probably got 9 or 10 excellent players, and the rest of them are their average. But we don't have a balance in the squad. We haven't got like. But you can't say we've got an excellent first team.
They don't gel though. Even those 9 players though, Matt. They don't gel. We've not really had a team. We haven't had a team that's gelled since the last season at Upton Park. It's we currently need a proper overhaul, and people are talking about relegation. I've
accepted it. I've already accepted it. Like, for me, it's done.
Look,
I said in the group chat, there's 6. If you look at this league now, there is 6 teams in this relegation battle because it goes up to Brighton in 15th on 25 points.
Yeah.
Burnley and Newcastle and Palace are on 30 points now. They need 10 points. They're done. They're safe. But for me, there's 4 teams trying to stay up, and there's us and Norwich, and there's 3 teams trying to stay up, and there's us, Norwich, and Bournemouth. When Moyes come in last time, he kept.
I'm still here, lads. Don't worry, I'm still here.
There was 3 teams worse than us. At the moment, there's 1 team, maybe 2. You could say maybe Bournemouth, but they got a result yesterday.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Realistically, it's Norwich. Yeah. Norwich are the only team worse than us.
Yeah, the only thing is that all those teams that supposedly, or the couple of teams supposedly less than us, they still have fight in them. They still have, or put it this way, they can still get a result.
Yeah, because the thing is, they've got like an ethos. Like even their manager comes in, their club has an ethos. They have a way they want to play. Yeah. And Ant was saying about we've got 9 good players, but it's 9 individuals. Yeah. The best example I can give of a manager that only buys players that will fit the way he plays is Klopp. And they're top of the league. Klopp won't buy anybody. He won't just go, oh, he's amazing, bring him in. He will go, will he fit the way we play, in the position I want him to play? Will he accept the mentality of the way I want our team to play? Because if he won't do it, I don't want him. Yeah. Klopp's let players go that he was like, no, because they don't fit the way we want to play. We don't. We go, oh, fucking hell, he's a big name, get him in. But like today, I mean, look, we need bodies, first and foremost. I don't care who he brings in at the moment, the Golden Sullivan. We need bodies. Yeah. We've got 2 centre mids. That's all we've got. Yeah. No wonder Leicester City ran us ragged for 90 minutes today. Yeah. You've got Noble and Rice. That's it. Yeah. Because after that, you've got Carlos Sanchez, who my fucking gran could play better than Carlos Sanchez. Yeah. And you've got Wilshere.
We don't have pace as well.
Wilshere's dead.
Yeah.
Antonio
we don't have
and
pace.
Anderson are the only pace we've got. Yeah. They could have pulled Dan Garner back and didn't, and he's injured now, and they let Nathan Holland go out on loan. We've got 0 pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
We fully deserve to get absolutely battered today, and the fact that Randolph pulled off some amazing saves to keep it at 4-1 was a blessing in disguise.
Look, I've got a couple of comments here. Got a couple of comments here. Hammerwell. Well, first of all, the first one came in from James Baker, who also said, "I blame him as well." That's you, Anton. He blames you because I blamed you for everything. Oh, was it your dad? Yeah, there you go. Hammerwell 08 even and lads, nothing to say. Do we still blame Pellegrini? Well, yeah. For me, Pellegrini failed for different reasons. This is not a Moyes issue for me. This is the whole squad that we've got and the lack of players. Sorry?
This is a money issue because it's not being funny. We can take this back to Bilic. Yeah. Bilic wanted a whole midfielder. He never got one. Like, even in the summer, Pellegrini said, I'll let Obiang go, who was our box-to-box players. I'll let him go if I can bring someone else in that replaces him. Yeah. They didn't get it, so they gave him 4 hours instead. Well, 4 hours is doing really well. I mean, I think he should be starting over Lanzini. But you're talking
Why is
4 years.
Why is he not?
Because he was Moyes' golden boy last time.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, last time he come in, we pretty much stayed up because Moyes somehow rolled the dice and found out that he could put 9 men behind the ball and leave Lanzini and Arnautovic up front, and they'd score goals.
Look, I'm going to put another comment up here.
Lanzini.
I'm going to put another comment in, and I think this is pretty much what a lot of the fan base are thinking right now. West Ham are going down. Do we feel like that?
I've already accepted it. The team will go down.
I'm still holding on for some hope.
Yeah, I get what you're
deluded.
saying, Matt. I'm not. I mean, I do think I've not accepted the fact we're going down, but it's not looking good. And the only hope I've got, which is a probably crazy hope, is that we've got Liverpool twice and Man City twice, and historically we step up to those occasions. And if they can fight, I know, no, but historically we do. And I'm not this side right now. You know, don't
Man City
like
maybe,
but
the Man City chance is gone because they've got Laporte back, and he was like holding their defence together before he got in.
Maybe I've had too many beers.
Liverpool is just a different class this year. I don't think they'll make the same mistakes they made against us last year. As for do we blame Pellegrini? It's, as I said, he didn't get back to what he wanted, but
he's got responsibility.
He shouldered some of it because some of the players he brought in are just he's given us a lopsided team. We've got too many older players and too many attacking players and not enough defensive.
Yeah, options. As you say, Matt, we just don't have balance. It's as simple as that. No. We don't have balance. We don't have pace in the side on the left or the right.
The fact that our best player is still Zabaleta at 35.
Yeah.
We don't have a defence. We don't have a defence. We've not had a defence again. We didn't even had a defence the last season at Upton Park. I mean, you always say, like, you've got to start from the back and work your way up to the top. We all thought at the beginning of this season we'd have to outscore the amount of goals we concede.
Which is still true.
We've went into this season knowing that. Who goes into a season thinking you're going to have to outscore? We can't outscore. We still concede. It's just baffling.
Yeah,
it's absolutely.
We all said it at the start of the season. Yeah. We could see it. It was the pre-season game at home.
Real Sociedad.
And then we went like 2-0 down inside 9 minutes. And then we scored 2 in the next 15 minutes. And you were like, this is how the season's going to be.
Yeah.
But the problem is now, teams have worked out how we play. And we've lost the 2 pacey players we've got in the entire squad, in Anderson and Antonio. And as soon as you lost them, there was no place.
Add to that tonight, Snoddy went off injured.
Yeah.
Why did he come back on? I was absolutely... I'm not being funny. Like, I'm not moaning at Snodgrass because he'd always try, but when he went off, was it his calf or his hamstring that went? He went down holding his calf, didn't he? And then he went off the pitch and everyone was like, oh, 4 hours is coming on. And then he came back on and played another 20 minutes. Like, surely, in the position we're in, we can't be affording to get guys... Like, I know Vardy tried to play on when he went down. And at the time, I was like, no, he's done. He can't run it off. And then he did it for a minute later and then went, no, sorry, guys, I'm done. Like, Vardy will probably be injured for 3 weeks. We played Snodgrass another 20 minutes. He probably won't play again this season now. They'll be like, he's got like a grade 5 calf tear or something bullshit. But because he played them 20 minutes. It looks like he played 20 minutes because Antonio would only get 45 minutes. So he went, I'll have to play 20 minutes. Yeah. We haven't got the bodies. We haven't got the pace. I'm not surprised at all we lost 4-1 today. Like, at all. The only thing we've learned is that what we've all as fans have been saying since October is that we've got to play 4-4-2. For 20, 25 minutes in that second half.
I was surprised he didn't change that up a bit sooner, actually. You know?
Yeah, I really thought Ajeti would get a...
I was actually calling out for him. And again, I would still quite... I thought we've got West Brom Saturday and then we've got Liverpool on Wednesday.
Yeah. Then Brighton.
West Brom, for me, I would play a Haller for like 45... 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'd play him. I'd start him against West Brom up front with a Jetty. Just see what happens. Because it honestly cannot be any worse than the fucking...
Lanzini,
the 135 minutes we've fucking seen of Lanzini and Haller.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing against Haller. But like you saw, as soon as Antonio come on and he actually pushed up alongside Haller as a second striker, stuff started happening. The ball started staying up there. We started creating chances. Lanzini has been drifting in this squad for far too long. How he's still starting in front of Fornals is beyond me.
Because I've gone on so long most of the season about consistency, giving players a run of games, but it gets to the point where you can do that, and a player is underperforming, and which he is.
He's got to be pulled out. You've got to drop him.
Yeah, he's got to be dropped. He needs to be dropped because
lads, I'm just going to interrupt you here. I got another question here from James. Actually, your dad.
My dad.
I'm putting this up because a lot of people have been saying it for a while. I muted it last season, but do we need to go down? Do we need to get relegated to sort out a lot of this? What's happening in the club? Will it sort out the ownership issue?
No, it freaks. The thought of thinking, or not hoping West Ham go down, but the thought of us going down makes me feel sick. Because if we do go, and sorry, it makes it, everyone will feel the same about going down. The but to all that is, will we ever come back up? Will we ever come back up?
That's the first thing.
And putting us, how further back does that put us? You know, how
we're back to square one when they took over. That's a decade of just wasted. That's a decade wasted. We've had no progression since they took over. Was it this point 10 years ago? We're in the exact same position. Like, we're going to get relegated. And obviously, was it you? I think you hadn't said it about 2 months ago that we always get relegated once a decade. Like since the 70s, every decade we've been relegated at least once.
We got the information from someone else, and they sent us some crazy statistics, and the statistics and the history of West Ham have shown that because now we're in a new decade,
we're due a relegation.
We're due a relegation. Yeah,
here we go.
Since 70s, 80s, 90s, we all relegated. We're with 3 grumbleweeds tonight. I'm sorry, but there's nothing.
Yeah, what else? What do you expect? What do you expect?
I know. As I said, Antonio was probably, for me, the only success out today. He got a 45-minute run out, and the second he came on, he looked a handful. But they did not fancy playing against him.
But that's just relying on a player heavily that's had bad injuries through the season.
Yeah, and he's just one kick away from another bad injury.
You do feel that West Ham have been managing their injuries. In my opinion, I felt like they were managing someone like Antonio better. I do feel like he was coming on tonight, and I still don't think he's saying he's ready. But
I was worried every time he sprinted. I was like,
ready.
But then again, like, I'm not being funny. What was his name? And Ndidi come on after 25 minutes. He had knee surgery 12 days ago.
Yeah.
And he looked a bit rusty, and he gave away that penalty against us, which was still a bit iffy, even in my thought. It was a bit weak. But as the game grew on, he looked better. And at no point did I see him running and thinking, he's going to go pull up again. But Antonio, I'm just like, Wilshere, it was in the paper last week. Wilshere's when I look through his own medical team now.
When I look through the West Ham side, I think to myself, I don't particularly think Randolph done anything crazily bad tonight.
I thought he was good, to be fair.
He pulled off 2 or 3 cracking saves, actually. I
saw a couple of people on Twitter absolutely slated him, like blaming him for the second goal.
No.
Creswell was standing 3 foot in front of him. He couldn't even see the ball.
He did all right.
I think our defence has got a lot to answer for and have had to answer for over the last 4 seasons. I'll get some statistics together to show the fans how many goals West Ham are conceding year on, and how many errors have led to it from the defence. It's astronomical.
The season we stayed up with Moyes, we conceded 69 goals, and that was the most in the league that year.
Yeah.
And Moyes played 5 at the back.
Yeah.
I don't know how many we've conceded this year, but at the moment, our saving grace, and the reason we're not in the bottom 3, is that we don't ship a lot of goals.
Yeah. Yeah. So the problem is that we just don't have pace, and any team that comes at us at pace moves the ball around quickly, just opens us up. Really.
We haven't.
Yeah, we haven't.
Alf, on top of that, though, I think if you do add pace to West Ham, is there actually enough creativity with the players who are creative to actually do something with that pace? What's the use in knocking the ball?
No, there isn't.
You know,
we've got the same problem.
We don't have the jigsaw. We don't have
the quality of the creativity isn't there. The quality of the passing isn't there. The crispness isn't there. The movement, the energy. You know, you could say any facet of the game, any facet of our club is just not at the level that it should be. And that's why I said right at the start, of this live stream, we're in the wrong league. It's as simple as that. We're in the wrong league. The way we're playing, we were totally outplayed tonight. And although it was only 2-0 at half time, it should have been a lot more. We were totally outplayed. And it doesn't look good for the next few games, granted, but who knows? Anything can happen.
There's two sides to the argument you've just put across, and neither of them look good, to be fair. The first point is that you said the players, some of the players are good enough, but we've got the same problem that Everton have had for years, is that we keep buying number 10s.
Yeah.
We've got like 4 number 10s, we've got no wingers. We've got no actual wingers. And if you don't have pace on the wings in this league, you're fucked. Like, you are. I think Robbie Savage said about 3 times in the game today, we had points when we had a counter-attack. And he's like, the ball was so slow going forward because we haven't got the pace. The flip side of it as well is that we've got David Moyes. David Moyes doesn't play good football. Like, that's the only thing you say about we're not playing this crisp, fast passing. Well, we're not going to play it. I mean, Leicester were third in the league for a reason. I mean, they were second in the league for a long time for a reason.
Sure.
But then again,
right now, Matt, we don't need to play good football. Right now, we need to get results.
Well, no, but at the same time, like, you don't have to play good football. We still have to attack.
Yeah.
But
we just
touched the ball twice. In the first half, he touched the ball twice.
Yeah, man.
Once was a goal kick, one was a free kick. He didn't actually have to make a save in the first half.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not being funny. Under Big Sam,
the
football was fucking shocking. But we still created chances.
Yeah.
Like,
no, we don't.
Yeah,
like,
that's something else to look at as well. We don't test the opposition. We do not test them by far.
In the position we're in, I'm not saying play good football at all. Like, every time I see us play the ball across the back 4 from the midfield, when we're like 5 yards outside the box, I'm screaming at the TV like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
I have no problem playing it like. Everton came to us last weekend, and for the majority of the game, their football wasn't that great. But what they did was put the balls in behind the fullback for the centre forward to hold up the play, and then they could work across. We started doing that in the second half, and Antonio come on when we played 4-4-2.
Yeah.
The football's not going to be good, and it's some points it's almost wasted playing someone like Lanzini.
Yeah.
Even if he was playing well, because he's not going to match the football we're playing.
We're trying to claw onto the smallest of things, and even if Antonio had started, I still don't see a different result tonight. No. I don't see a different result. Should we have had? I mean, it's an overhaul that is really needed.
Let's put it
to answer my dad's question, is what relegation what we need?
No, it isn't what we need.
I don't think
because
it
doesn't solve the situation. It would. Like when we got the difference is when we got relegated last time, we had a lot of deadwood we needed to ship out, and we had very few players we wanted to keep hold of. This time, there's not as much deadwood. There's not as many old players that need to go. I mean, like Zabala is going in the summer anyway. You need to get rid of one of the left backs and bring someone else in. Like, there's a few. You need about 4 or 5 players to turn that team around, but you need the manager to do it, and you need to spend the money.
You need a manager who's got.
You need owners that will spend the money.
Go. Well, you need a manager who's got the balls to manage the players. Because the thing is, I've said this from day dot. We're trying to be this side. We're trying to manage a squad, but we're West Ham United. We're not the Manchester City that will pay the 60 million and leave the player on the bench. When we leave a player on the bench, they probably have a hissy fit. They probably turn around and go, "Who the fuck are you, West Ham? And why are you leaving me on the bench?" I think this should only happen for the top 6 side. Yeah.
Look, for me right now, this isn't a Moyes issue. This isn't a squad issue. What we currently have. This is, as you said, Matt, this is a money issue. This is the board right now.
And that doesn't change if we get relegated.
To say right now, we need to go and get somebody. We need to go and get 3 players, and we shouldn't be waiting now. We should have already got them. And that's
we need a minimum of 2 centre mids and a centre forward.
Yeah, and you just
we need a winger and a right back as well.
Yeah.
But it's damning. The stats that have come out this week are like absolutely damning.
Yeah,
we've got the free training grounds cost a total of 7.9 million.
I know.
Fleetwood playing in League One
12
cost like 10 million.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Leicester, of course, they beat us 4-1. Yeah. Their training facility, they just built a new one, cost 100 million.
Yeah,
they are never going to pay 100 million for a training facility.
No, exactly right.
We're still using fucking porta cabins. Can you imagine, like, players like Anderson turns up first day training, he's got fucking porta cabins to get changed in.
Yeah,
we've got one scout. As Jones
just
said, we've got no scouts. We've got one. We've got one scout.
Volunteer.
Any surprise? Well, we're hiring volunteers, aren't we? They've deleted it now, but everyone's fucking screenshotted it. Doesn't matter. You can't delete stuff in the internet anymore because once social media's seen it, that's it. Noble's put pressure on a wing back because he can't chase anyone in the field. It's true because Noble can't play 38 games a season.
Yeah.
I said this to my mate in the pub. He was like, he said, he's a Man City fan. He was like, they're running through you. Why are they running straight through Rice and Noble? Because they haven't had a break in 2 years.
Yeah, look, this is a popular opinion. If we go down, we ain't coming back up. Yeah,
no,
it's true.
Look at Leeds. Leeds haven't been. Leeds got relegated with. Haven't been back in 17 years.
Let's look at relegation very quickly. Relegation, 20,000 seats sold. Championship, the Soulless Bowl, because it will become the Soulless Bowl. Borderline is the Soulless Bowl.
I don't know.
Traveling.
I think there'll be more atmosphere in the next year if we get relegated. I honestly think they'll close the upper tier. I don't think the upper tier will even get used next year.
Yeah.
I think it'll force everyone down into the lower tier.
Yeah.
And you'll get the tourists will all fuck off. They'll go back to like Arsenal and Chelsea and Tottenham.
Okay.
And you'll have 20,000 actual. When I say actual West Ham fans, I'm not talking about social media or people that are going there to actually support West Ham. They're not going there because it's a cheap ticket to see a Premier League team.
No, I don't know. But you're talking about atmosphere. I'm talking about what relegation looks like, which is 20,000 fans.
Yeah,
traveling away to Crewe, all those sort of sides.
Doncaster on a Tuesday night.
Up. Our whole squad will be rejuvenated. We'll have to go out.
We got to go. I was talking to my dad about this the other day, and I was looking through the squad, and there's a few players that still be there. For one, we've got Randolph, so we're already sorted. We've got the championship goalkeeper for the decade.
Right.
We've got Fredericks.
Hugo can come back.
Hugo can play up front.
Can come back.
We've got Fredericks, who he was championship right back in the year 2 years back.
We got loads.
Creswell's all right.
We'll be fine.
Like Balbuena will probably be bossing the defence with someone. Dejan Garner will still be around.
Matt, you look excited about it.
The prospect of actually watching it win next season, win the championship. I honestly, at the point, like the Premier League isn't the be all end all anymore. And I'm sorry, it's not. Like I'd rather play in the championship and be in the playoffs every year and maybe lose the semi-final than the fucking shit show we've had for the last 5 years, which is the next level of being in relegation battle after relegation battle. Like,
I tell you what.
It's so morally depressing. The prospect of winning
let's not talk about relegation now. Let's not talk about being defeatist and going down. Let's actually just cling on to the fact that we still got a whole load of games left and we can still pick up enough points just to scrape it. We're not going to buy anyone.
We're not going to buy anyone. We'll get possibly... I can see us bringing in 2 players between now and the end of the window, and it's probably going to be Nzonzi on loan because they're going to offer him a fuckload of money at 31. And they'll probably buy Joe Allen. That'll be our 2 players we bring in.
Yeah.
Our entire season right now is gambling on Felipe Anderson and Mikel Antonio being fit and playing 90 minutes for 15 games. That's it. Like, if Antonio's injured again, we're fucked. Like, that's it. Because him and Anderson's the only pace we've got.
Right. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I'm afraid I've got stuff to do.
We're easy to defend against.
I just want to cry in a bowl. So that's funny though. Go and cry in a bowl.
Can I tell you something?
I have no idea what he just said.
He's
in there, just died.
He wants to tell us something, but he can't because we won't let him. He's frozen.
He's dead.
And
he's gone.
Let it go. He's frozen. Oh, there we go. Right.
I think I'm at that point. It's just like when you lose a loved one or a friend or someone dies, and you have that scale of like depression, like you refuse. I'm at acceptance now. I'm already at that level.
It's dead set in now. It's dead set.
It's acceptance.
It's just like there's nothing.
I'm smiling. We just got beat for 1 and I'm smiling. It's like
there's
what?
Nothing I can do.
Sorry, guys.
There's nothing we can do. We wish this. I still think there's hope. I still think there's hope.
Gold was there today, and the only hope you've got is they turn around and go, "Oh, we better forfeit that £45 million loan we've got to take back this month and spend £45 million on players."
Somebody needs to do a big investigation into the finances of the club and where the money's gone and all that sort of stuff.
That was them, didn't it? They get their 4%. They get their 4% on the £100 million loan every year.
I don't understand football finances and all the everything, but it just seems shocking that we are in this situation.
Even Mike Ashley doesn't take interest on his loans to Newcastle.
No, exactly.
That's the point we're at.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, Matt. Good night. 4-1.
I'm sorry, guys.
What an absolute shower it really was. I mean, outclassed, outplayed, outpaced, outdone, thought out everything, really. That's it. They're where they are for a reason. We are where we are for a reason. All we can do is try and pick up points. But next game, it's West Brom. Let's see if we can get something out of that. Let's see if we can build momentum for the Cup. Let's see if we can take that and put a decent performance against Liverpool, then Brighton. Let's see if we can get some points. I'll take
Brighton's
draws. I'll take half.
9-pointer now.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Anyway, cheers, Matt. Thanks for that. And thanks, everybody. Hope you, I suppose you're all feeling exactly the same as us, really. But you know what? Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below in afterwards. Thanks for joining the chatting, guys. Well, what's there to say? I mean, roll on Saturday, I suppose. Yeah, things can only get better. Well, they can't get much worse, I don't think. No. Well, they can, but not really. Right. Okay. Up the hammers.
Come on, your irons.